Nice day. Today is Sunday, 26th of February 2023. 1857 revolt in Baharampur. In 1857, on this day, the first military revolt against the British at Baharampur in West Bengal. On this day, 1857, the first major armed battle of the Indian Rebellion of 1857 took place in Barak Square, Baharampur. 26th February is also celebrated as National Tell a Fairy Tale Day. It celebrates the art of storytelling and captivating imagination. So, starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that Russia says West destabilized G20 talks, tried to force a joint statement on Ukraine. A Russian delegate attends the G20 finance ministers and central bank governors meeting on the outskirts of Bengaluru on February 24, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that strawberry farming making waves in tribal heartland of Odisha. Tribal people pack strawberries at Sunabeda in Koraput district of Odisha. The Hindu newspaper also states that players are challenging a 10-year extension of enforcement director of filled for personal motive center in Supreme Court. A bench led by Justice B.R. Gavi had issued notes to the Union of India and the Central Vigilance Commission. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that Congress mulls changes in its constitution form tougher rules for top post aspirants to CWC expansion. What aroused much curiosity was a proposal to replace a provision that currently stipulates every member must abstain from alcoholic drinks. Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, Bhupesh Baghel, Rahul Gandhi, KC Venugopal, and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra in Raipur on Saturday. Indian Express also states that Punjab DGP red flagged Amritpal rise at meet of police chiefs last month. Yadav's January 22 presentation on Khalistan extremism, communication and logistics networks in Punjab, however, did not surprise officials in the Union Government security establishment who were present at all the India's annual conference of DGP and IGs in New Delhi. Amritpal Singh. Indian Express also states that G20 agrees to tackle debt stress in vulnerable nation, manage crypto. Sitharaman said that from the point of view of getting both a sovereign and private creditors to the table and having them agree to a specific formulation in which there needs to be a greater efficiency and coordination among all creditor countries. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman co-chairs the debt round table. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that Manish Sisodia's CBI questioning today to be arrested claimer Arvind Kejriwal. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia at his residence in New Delhi. Government may frame rules for sharing of non-personal data under a Digital India law. The rules could include pricing for sharing anonymized data, sets and provisions for the free government access to boost efficiency of the government's welfare schemes, and officials said on the condition of anonymity. Going towards the economy of the country, IMF FSB to flesh out crypto regulation in the wake of India's push at G20. Union Finance Minister Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman addresses the presidential press conference on first G20 finance ministers and central bank governors meeting in the Bengaluru. IMF underlines critical need to bolster global debt architecture. IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva leaves the convention center at G20 finance minister meeting venue on the outskirts of Bengaluru, India on February 25, 2023. India should lead in adopting AI technology with open arms, says Ola Cab's CEO. Bhavesh Agarwal, the co-founder and chief executive officer of Ola Cabs, said that with 10 times higher productivity, a developer can write code in a day for which he would otherwise take a month. Going towards the world news, including Nepal's presidential election, Prachanda Bek's opposition candidate Oli says a breach of understanding. Earthquake of 6.1 magnitude hits northern Japan to tsunami warning. 6 ways the war changed the world. While New York's sick sea turtles go for rehab and squid snacks. Snow Grapple. Whatever is falling, it is making Californians giddy. Going towards the science and technology, Aztec hummingbirds, Indian sunbirds. Superior, the lungs of hummingbirds are 10 times better at absorbing oxygen from air than mammals of similar size. Cuban firefighters battle raging forest fire. Smoke from burning vegetation rises in Pinares de Mariari, Cuba, February 23, 2023. Conference of Party 28 must focus on adoption instead of mitigation, says India. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change Secretary Leena Nandan. A test flight with a number of firsts. AS-201 mission lifts off from Cape Canaveral, Florida on February 26, 1966. Minimizing human disturbance, crucial to protect bears outside wildlife reserve study. The study found that sloth bears avoided areas with high forest fragmentation. Science this week: innermost layer of Earth's core detected Webb telescope discover massive galaxies and more. Researchers on Tuesday said an intensive study of Earth's deep interior, based on the behavior of seismic waves from large earthquakes, confirmed the existence of a distinct structure inside our planet's inner core, a wicked hot innermost solid ball of iron and nickel about 800 miles, that is 1350 kilometers wide. Here is a complete image of it. MIT Professor Hari Balakrishnan wins 2023 Marconi Prize, a computer scientist prize. Hari Balakrishnan, specially. At last, there is a famous quotation by Alexander III of Macedon, commonly known as Alexander the Great, was a king of the ancient Greek kingdom of Macedon. He succeeded his father Philip II to the throne in 336 BC at the age of 20 and spent most of his ruling years conducting a lengthy military campaign throughout Western Asia and Egypt. Alexander III states that there is nothing impossible to him who will try. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. When we give someone our time, we actually give a portion of our life that we'll never take back. Okay, thank you.